Welcome back again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I bring a greeting to you. Wow. What a journey. What a memory. What a time. Meaningful journey. A journey of no regret that we are going to remember for the rest of our life, because I know this thing we did from day 1 to today, day 14, which is going to be the last day of this reading of this book review, Poverty of the Mind book. Today we have the link of the book again on the description. For people that started with us from day 1, congratulations. For as many people that are joining us along the line, congratulations. For as many people that is going to see the video later on, congratulations. For as many generations, this is going to impact their life and reshape and give them direction on how to go in life. Congratulations. It has been a fantastic moment. All glory be to God for the grace. Day 14, chapter 16 of the book. This is where we will be putting a stop to it while we look up, believing God for what we are going to do next after this. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to turn on your notification button. Many times, so many things will be coming that is going to be of benefit to you. I'm too sure you cannot regret it. Stay tuned and see more. Welcome to day 14 of Poverty of the Mind book review. We have started from day 1. So let's dive into it. It will be so brief. Don't forget to click the link and pick up your own book. Congratulations to you. To as many that return subscriber, thank you. For the feedback we've gotten so far, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, live reading day 14. Poverty of the Mind, chapter 16. The mandate of liberation. Mandate of liberation. Welcome to day 14 of our transformational journey through Poverty of the Mind book. Chapter 16 shift the focus from personal growth to generational responsibilities. It moves beyond individual awareness and speak directly to legacy that is going to live forever. This chapter presents a powerful mandate. Liberation is not an optional. It is not an optional. It is necessary. It is not an optional. Many families suffer not because of lack of effort, but because of inherited mental patterns that were never challenged. Cycles of limitation continue when no one takes responsibility to break them. It continues. It lives on until somebody is ready, like we are doing now, to put a stop to that pattern, to that cycle, to that roller coaster lifestyle. So chapter 16 calls on you to become the interrupted of inherited struggles. It teaches that mental poverty is not just personal. It can be generational. When fear, scarcity thinking, low expectations, and survival mentality go unexamined, nobody challenged it. Nobody thought of changing it. Everybody continued the way it has been. They turn it to norms. And it's not the right way to go. They quietly transfer from one generation to the next. Children adopt what they observed from their parents, from their siblings. They internalize what is normalized. They repeat what is modeled. This is what they grow up to know. This is what is happening to you and I. What we grow up to know. What we learn in our environment. What we have been told. It happens. But will that continue? Will you like that to go to your whole generation also? You want to pass that to your children? I know your answer is big N-O. So you can't just afford not to pick up this and read. and have it in your archive, in your library. It must be what you review per time. So, chapter 16 confront this truth with courage. If you do not intentionally upgrade your thinking, you will unintentionally pass down your limitations. It has to be intentional. This chapter 16 emphasizes that liberation begins with awareness, but must continue with intentional teaching. It is not enough to transform privately. What you learn must be shared. What you break must remain broken. Generationally, elevation requires deliberate action. Generational elevation requires deliberate action. So, chapter 16 also explores the concept of mandate, a personal decision to refuse mediocrity for yourself and your lineage. A mandate says, this struggle stops with me. That is a powerful confession. This struggle, this limitation, this negativity, this poverty, this mind of not going beyond a certain level stops with me. It has been coming for well so long, but from me it stops. I will not let it cross. I will not pass the baton. It stops. So a mandate says, you say it loud, you act it out. This struggle stops from me. This mindset will not be transferred. This generation will think differently. That is a mandate. And it has to be intentional. Chapter 16 reminds us that you may not control your starting point. Yes, because you're going up to know that. That is how they have been doing it. You met it. So you might not be able, you might not have power over that. But you influence your family's direction. You have control over that. You are both a product of the past and a designer of the future. This is powerful, man. You may not control your starting point, but you influence your family's direction. You are both a product of the past and a designer of the future. You have the power and the ability. You have the will to change the narration. The depth and full exposition of these principles are powerful unpacked in this book itself. This Poverty of the Mind book is too powerful. I'm telling you. It's not just like every other book. This is not just a content. I'm telling you. Unpacking this book itself. This life section introduces the framework, but the detailed insight, structured guidance, a very structured guidance, and transformational layers are found in the pages of Poverty of the Mind book. Like I used to say, this is not just a book to read casually. No, it is a book to study intentionally. It is. It should be a mandate for you and your household. A resource placed in your home. It's a resources. Yes, it is a big resources. You have to keep, guide jealously. It should be a mandate for you and your household and a resource placed in your home. A conversation started at your table. Same way you round table, doing your dinner, lunch, breakfast, should be the same way you come together and discuss about what you are going to see in this book. A conversation started at your table, a guide for your children, and a blueprint for your family's growth. This is more than what you are thinking. I won't lie to you. It's powerful. So, this chapter 16 emphasizes preparation. Preparation protects future generations from preventable struggles. When you equip your family with mindset tools, discipline, principles, and awareness strategies, you strengthen their capacity to strive, to do well in life. You not give them a legacy, a mindset of a mediocre. No. Liberated living does not happen by accident. It is built through intentional exposure of truth. It is not by accident. It is not coincidence. It is an intentional heart. Imagine a generation that understand financial discipline early in life. Number 2, recognize limiting beliefs before they take root. Number 3, values knowledge over excuses. Number 4, chooses responsibility over excuses. Number 5, operate from abundance instead of fear. Imagine children that grow up with this kind of mindset. What is going to happen to their life and future? That generation does not emerge by chance. It emerges because someone made reading, learning, and growth a priority. That's a preparation. Preparation. So, this chapter 16 encourages you to think beyond yourself. The impact of your mindset extends further than you realize. The way you handle adversity, opportunities, money, leadership, and disciplines become a silent lesson for those watching. Those children that is seeing you as their role model. Those colleagues, those friends. Your life is teaching something, whether you intend it or not. So, this chapter 16 invites you to intentionally teach elevation. Make this book a family discussion tool. Make it a monthly review. Make it a requirement for growth conversations. Liberation becomes sustainable when it is shared. In a round table, discussing with friends and family, your mindset, what you are guessing at, both conversation you guys are having is something powerful and positive at all times. Imagine your life years after, few years after, 2-3 years, with this kind of mindset. Will you remain the way you are now? Never. And don't forget, I said it's not late. Don't worry about where you are now. It's not late at all. You can change it. You put this, read, put it into practice, and let's see what happens in just a year after your life. So, liberation becomes sustainable when it is shared. The suffering of precious generation. The suffering of previous generations does not have to define the next. Powerful. But change requires intention. It requires decision. It requires commitment to mental wealth. Chapter 16 is both an invitation and a responsibility. It invites you to rise. It challenges you to teach. It calls you to prepare for the future. So, the full expanding details, frameworks, and strategy breaks down are inside the book. Yes, do not let this message remain inspirational alone. I'm not here to motivate you or to just let you hear sweet words. No. I'm showing you, directing you to what is going to be a generational benefit for you and your family. So do not let this message remain inspirational alone. Turn it into implementation. So pick up your copy, study it, share it, pass it down. Because generational freedom is not inherited automatically. It is built intentionally. And it can begin with you. Yes, with you. Let it begin with you. Let that limitation stop from you. And good legacy begins from you. And it can begin with you. So please, make it mandatory. Make it so very serious. Don't take this for just a normal content that is there out there on the internet. I said it and without number. This is a movement. This is a mirror. Liberating lives. Thank you for coming so far. This far with me. I really appreciate your tenacity. I appreciate your kindness. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate as many that are still going to see this book review, that is going to share amongst friends and family. For those people that will use the link to pick up their home book, I say thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I wish you all the best in life. I wish you success in your journey. And I wish you nothing but joy and abundance. See you on another one. Cheers to better future and peace out. Bye.